In this video, I'm going to show you how I made the mini UPS for our home router. There are sudden power failures and sudden power cuts happen in our area, and this becomes a huge headache in online meetings and online classes. Even for several seconds of power failure, after the power is back up, router takes a whole minute to restart. This mini UPS is built from a circuit I got from AliExpress. There are a lot of mini UPS circuits available in AliExpress. I chose this particular circuit. It has 12 volt of input voltage and you can select the output voltage. Select the correct output voltage, otherwise it will damage your router. These circuits work with 3.7 volt lithium ion batteries. I got 18650 batteries from Volt laptop batteries. They work well. This circuit has a battery capacity limit, so don't try to exceed the capacity. This is the circuit I got from AliExpress. There is a place for LED indicator. You can add a common cathode 2-color LED as an indicator. This is another circuit. It has a USB port as the input power. In this circuit, you can change the output voltage by turning this variable resistor. This is the battery holder I am using. You can solder the terminals in back of the holder to place the batteries in parallel configuration. As I previously mentioned, I am using batteries I got from old laptop battery packs. These batteries are far better than cheap batteries that you can find on market. But you have to check it for its capacity, because some batteries have very low capacity and it is important to use batteries with same capacity. Those cheap batteries claim they have more than 3000 mAh of capacity, sometimes 5000 mAh and some of 10,000 mAh. That cannot be exactly true, because even branded batteries like Panasonic, LG, Samsung, they have maximum battery capacity of 3500 mAh in their 18650 battery series. I got this battery capacity tester from AliExpress. When testing the capacity of a battery, first you have to fully charge the battery. I am using a lithium-ion battery charger to charge this battery. This circuit gets powered from a USB power supply. It has 4 terminals, 2 of them are used to connect the loading element. I am using a heater as a loading element and other 2 terminals are to connect the battery. Make sure to connect the batteries are in the right configuration, otherwise it will burn the circuit. I got to know that 3.2 volt is the cutoff voltage of the UPS circuit. That means when battery reaching to 3.2 volts, it automatically gets shut down to protect the battery. So I am setting the 3.2 as the cutoff voltage in this capacity test. You can change this by pressing the plus and minus of this circuit. This capacitor test is done by discharging the battery over heating element and measuring those discharged energy. After the test, screen will be blinking and showing the capacity in ampere hours. I already tested this battery with our home router. This battery can keep the router alive for 2 hours and 15 minutes. With 4 of these, I can roughly get 9 hours. I am using a 5.5mm barrel pin as the output of the UPS. I am using this adapter to give power to the UPS using a router power supply. Okay, let's get started. At first, add some solder to the end of each wire. This makes the soldering process easier. Each of terminals are clearly mentioned in the backside of the circuit. You have to solder common cathode LED bulb as the indicator. I removed the pin of the green color. When you're connecting a battery to the circuit without connecting input and output, you can see the LED is blinking. Once you connected everything and gives grid power, LED is completely turned off. After you remove the grid power, LED turns into blue color. Again, when you give in the grid power, LED indicator turns to red color. That shows the battery charging. Once the battery is completely charged, LED indicator turns off. It's a very simple process. Thanks for watching.